Welcome to Voices of the Youth. I'm Laylah Mai Aliyu, and today I have two handsome gentlemen with me, Mr. Nura Musa, the CEO of Constricts Real Estate, and also we have Mr. Jamilu Abdusalam, who also is the COO of the same company. I welcome you guys. We're honored to have you. Well, our topic today is entrepreneurship. As we all know, you guys are entrepreneurs, right? Or as you call yourself, what did you say? Entrepreneurs.
Exactly.
That's the first time I'm hearing that.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, tell us about yourselves and what you do.
Well, as you roughly said, I'm Laylah Musa.
Yeah.
And I'm an architect by profession, actually. So we decided to go into the real estate business, to bridge the gap that we see in the business. So we started with actually building a house, from renovating a single house to growing into having an estate. Now we're developing 20 units that we're developing now in Life Camp.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we decided we are going to come up with a plan that distinguishes between what the real estate developers give to the consumers right now and what we will actually give to them. So I think Jamil will add something to that.
As you rightly said earlier, I'm Jamil Abdusalam, and first of all, I'm an entrepreneur. Well, I'm a business consultant, and I can proudly say this, that I won an award, which is a grant.
Wow.
Called Youth Enterprise Mission in Nigeria. It's a program by federal government. I won that award. I won 10 million to start up a business.
Really?
Yeah. So I use that money to invest into agriculture in Kano. So we have a farmhouse, we're into poultry, cattle,
awesome.
All that. And we have outlet called Hajjaj Fresh. So the outlet is a place where you kind of go there. It's unique, and we can also proudly say this. It's kind of one of its kind in the whole of northern Nigeria.
Awesome.
Yeah, because it's a place where in Kano you go there, you get vegetables, you get your meat, the beef, the chicken and all that, the fish.
Wow.
You get
all in one place.
All in one place.
Awesome.
And,
one-stop shopping.
And one-stop shopping. And the most amazing and innovative part of it is you go there, you buy everything per kilo. Well, I'm the founder and CEO of that company.
Awesome.
And as you introduced me, I'm also the CEO, Chief Operating Officer of Constricts Real Estate Development.
That's beautiful. Tell us, what compelled you? Were you compelled to be an entrepreneur by maybe not getting a job, or that's what you chose right from the beginning? You wanted to work for yourself?
Well, the truth is, it all depends on what you want in life. There are people who just want the security, and the assurances of a basic salary. You work in a place where you know that 10 years from now it's like secondary school. You do what you're supposed to do, you get promoted, and then you climb the corporate ladder, and you get to where you want to be. And there are people who are adventurous, who just want to come out into the uncharted waters, face all the uncertainties.
So true.
Just to be able to find their place in life. I actually started working with my uncle. I had I don't want to use the word ambition, but a dream, to one day own my place, I experienced the life of the salary security, and I wasn't satisfied.
For people with ambition, it's not, but for people who would want the security, as you said, it's, I think, okay for them.
Some people just can't be caged. We just go out there and
explore.
Exactly, explore.
That's who we are, explorers.
Yes.
Yeah. So, were you compelled?
I wasn't.
You chose it.
I chose that because when I finished my youth service, I was working with a bank. I started working with a bank where I worked for about 2 years.
Wow.
I voluntarily resigned. Wow,
banks are hectic.
Times, it's a really, really very difficult task, because for you to resign from a place where you're kind of used to salary, just overnight, just where I resigned. I could remember the first day I decided to resign, myself and my wife only. We had a discussion that, look, I have to leave this job. She was the only person that kind of encouraged me to resign.
Stood by you?
Yeah, she stood by me actually. Well, the following day, after we got married, after 3 months, just
wow,
office.
That was a huge step.
I knew the risk I took, but it's worth it, because if I'm working there, I wouldn't have met my friend here.
That's so true.
So a lot of doors will keep on opening. That's the advantage of being an entrepreneur.
So they say, in every situation, there's a rainy and a muddy day. I'm sure, the advantages and disadvantages of owning your own business, there are a lot of them. So what are the disadvantages that you're facing?
To start with, I guess, we have to make the viewers understand, it's a conscious decision you take, from from earning to spend, to spending to earn. When you decide to be an entrepreneur, you know that you are keeping your expenses on one side.
So
you're spending all you have to be able to earn. So disadvantages, no salary. Basically that's the disadvantage. You could go, let's say a couple of months without having any income at all. Like what we're doing now exactly is what you have, you put into construction. You're building a house, an estate, or whatever it is you're building. You're using what you have to build it. Now, the rainy day comes after you finish the project, after you've sold the project. That's when you sit back now, relax, take a deep breath, and understand all the sacrifices
you made. Go to Paris.
Exactly, the risk you took. So many the disadvantages. At the point you feel like, I can't carry on like this.
And at times, the kind of risk you take, once you choose to be an entrepreneur, at Constraints now, we had listening. We hold meeting at times up to 3 a.m., 4 a.m., almost every other day.
Awesome.
You get it? So you had listening while those that were paying salaries are there sleeping.
Exactly, because they have to wake up by 6. Yeah.
What they need to do is come to office, deliver your task, and go back home, you're done.
Yeah.
And in our own case, we meet daytime, nighttime, and all that. So you kind of never settle once you're an entrepreneur, because you have a goal that you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Understand? I met someone, it's called Richard. He's part of the Dragons in a program called Dragons Den.
Okay.
What he's telling us here is that hardly you find an African to be rich, to be wealthy. To be wealthy. He could be rich,
but not wealthy.
For him to be wealthy, especially people that start from the scratch.
Yeah.
And the reason is this: up there, you can have a business, you can have a company. You set a company, it's moving, it's doing very well. All you need to do is find people to mine it, and you move ahead. Set another company, find other people to mine it, and move ahead. So in our own case, you're kind of stopped
to one thing
because we can't move. Once you move,
it's gonna collapse. Yeah.
So that's why you don't have kind of opportunity for you to keep on having income from different places for you to be wealthy.
The mistake we make is hiring people that don't love what they're doing or don't know why they're there. You can't work in a construction company and hire someone who studied Islamic studies and expect him to give you what you're expecting him to give you. So you have to employ people who really know the job and love what they're doing. Yeah, exactly, and want to do it. Not because they don't have any other option than to just work and get their salary. Welcome back, viewers. If you're just joining us, we're talking about entrepreneurship today with Mr. Nura and Mr. Jamil. So we're talking about challenges now. Like, what are the challenges that you've been facing or you're facing by choosing to be an independent business owner?
Well, the challenges in entrepreneurship in this country, Nigeria, is enormous, to be very honest. Because if we're going to keep on kind of listing them, probably we're going to exhaust
exactly.
But to mention a few of them, I think I'm going to start with the basic infrastructure. There's no electricity.
So true.
For people for people that are into production, that really need that. And when there is no electricity, there's going to be a high cost of production.
So true.
When there is high cost of production, the price in the market is going to be high, and people probably might not patronize your product. And another key thing is that we don't have kind of access to funding.
Exactly.
Especially now, when you go to bank,
they will not even look at
you. I have this experience being a banker.
I'm sure we all had.
When you now go as an entrepreneur, especially for startups, people that are just picking up, you go to bank, you need a loan. The first thing they will ask you is collateral security.
Like, how would you have that? Exactly.
How would you have that?
You don't even have a job.
You get what I'm saying?
You were talking about building, is it 20?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about it?
Okay, it's a terrace building. It's 20 units of a brand new kind of design, a fresh idea, young architects, myself and a colleague of mine actually went to university together.
Okay.
So we've had a very huge exposure when it comes to buildings and what we think should be built in Nigeria. We feel the box architecture is it's getting old.
Yeah.
And Nigeria
same kind of buildings.
Same kind of building, same just box. Put your rooms into
these rooms.
And that's it. But what we're doing is giving a fresh outlook to the whole industry, to the whole market.
Yeah.
Giving people something new, something they thought they could not afford.
Yeah.
Something they feel.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to ask about the affordability.
Yeah, the main reason why we came into play is actually to bridge the gap. People in Abuja, no blames to any real estate developer or anything, but the prices are ridiculously inflated.
So true.
They are inflated. So we saw an opportunity in that. The difference between cost of production and cost of sale, that is where we came into play. Our whole business plan revolves around that. We want to give people the same value, if not even better, at a price people would leave their jaws open. Like, are you serious? Are you guys using firewood to build this? No.
Now I'm interested.
We're using the same materials or even better.
Better, okay.
Better designs, better interspace relation, with the environment, the green architecture and everything included, at a price that's a modern price, basically. Something the middle class can afford.
Yeah, okay.
Basically, that's what Palm City is about. It's called Palm City.
It's called Palm City.
Yeah, it's located in Life Camp.
Awesome.
It has huge spaces inside. There's so much research that went into the design.
Lastly, I'm sure we have viewers out there who want to be entrepreneurs. What can you say to them to motivate them to keep on pushing till they reach where they really want to be?
The first thing I'm going to say is keep moving. Have a focus and move towards it.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. It's really not easy, but when you are focused, you know what you're doing. You know what you want.
Yeah.
First of all, get a very good business plan.
Exactly.
Don't listen to your mom. Don't listen to your mom, because whenever you come up with a business idea, your mom is the first to say, oh, it is brilliant. It is not always true.
Baby syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. It is not always true.
That's what they call it. Nobody will look at you and tell you that your baby is ugly.
Yeah, that's so true.
You have the most beautiful baby, but
don't
behind your back.
They will say, oh my God.
Get a solid business plan. Have your mindset. Make the mental shift.
Yeah.
Understand where you're headed. Understand you're ready to explore the uncharted waters. It's going to be wavy. It's going to be hectic. It's going to be everything that you don't hope for it to be. It will be.
Yeah. And worse.
And worse, exactly. But at the end of the day, if you're focused, if you're determined, motivated, with prayers, inshallah you get there.
And discipline yourself on
Discipline yourself.
Yeah,
how to spend.
Exactly.
That one is so difficult.
Difficult.
Especially if you love fine cars.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you so much. I'm really honored that I had this chat with you people. I am inspired. So would round up by saying, that nothing good comes easy. No matter what you do or where you are, you have to suffer before you get to where you're supposed to be. Hard work always pays. It might take a long time, but it will. Remember, if you can dream it, you can live it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, me, I've dreamt it and I'm living it. I'm about to live it. So, thank you so much for viewing us today, and I'm signing out.